Hi guys, my name is Adonis. I'm a New Yorker currently living in London at this moment in time, and I just want to speak on a couple of different things. If you are traveling to London, or you're going to be traveling to London, or things you don't understand about being in London, I'm just going to explain it real quick and very simple. I post a lot of content of my travels while on TikTok and on YouTube. I try to stay consistent as possible, but here we go. In London, there's a difference in culture between Americans and the UK. And I'm not saying like, oh yeah, of course it's different. Nah, but I'm talking about like the cities itself, I consider London a top tier city. That's why when I think of the UK, I only think of like London. But like in the United Kingdoms, a lot of people, there's not that much like over bustuous, how does I say, like it's not that over, like for example, in America we have like confidence, it's proud to be American. You could do anything you put your mind onto. We're ambitious to go get it. We're in London, it's chill. It's a very chill type of environment. People don't really have that type of motivation. Sorry, I'm using Charlotte Tilbury if you want to know. So it's one of my favorite moisturizer. But yeah, and I can't see my face. So let's see if I can actually put this thing on correctly. So in London, like particularly, a lot of people don't really have that type of confidence that you see like in the States, in the Americas itself. It's very interesting. Like it's more of like allow it, fam, allow it. Like as they would say, like allow it, fam. Like everything's chill. So when people ask me like what are my thoughts on London itself as being here, living here, staying here, this place is mid. Like I'm no disrespect to anybody in the UK at this moment in time, but it's mid. It's like if you come from a city like New York and then you say, oh, let's go to a city and you go to London, you're gonna say the place is mid. Now it is chill, it is relaxed. There are some areas that get spicy and stuff like that, but there are moments when you sit down and you just be like, bro, like not many people. There are certain people that want to do things, that want to go out, but most of the people that do want to do things and like, I'm not talking about going, I'm talking about as content creators or shoot or go to museums and stuff like that. If you want to talk about that, most of the people that want to do that are from outside of the UK. They even moved here and want to experience a lot of different stuff. But the people as far as like the UK itself, it's kind of mid. Like there's not that many like over eager type of content creators. Like even when you look at the content creators type of batch, particularly on like let's say TikTok or something like that, you'll see like there's only not that many who are really out there, really energetic, really people that can actually fit into the United States American market. And when I say that, I'm talking about that energetic creativity type of person. But that's not a problem, it's just everybody just on this like relax, allow it, fam, chill. Well, besides Americans, when we do come over here, there's a lot of opportunities for us because our vocals, the way we speak, the way we talk is very intriguing. I've had a situation where the guy who came, like my door right here does not particularly work, and there's a guy that's coming to fix it. And when the guy came in to actually like fix it, he heard my voice. He's like, you're American? And I was like, yeah. He's like, yo. Like, meanwhile, this guy's supposed to be fixing my door, which he didn't. He just took pictures, but he's like, yo, can you please do a voiceover for me? Because, I just like the way American voice sounds, and it's very interesting. So yeah, there are like, your voice as an American in Europe, or not just in London, but in London itself, will give you a lot of opportunities. A lot of people say there's not that many opportunities in London. I want to go to America. But if you are American and you happen to be inside of London, you can see a lot of opportunities because not only of your eagerness, your ambition to work, as well as the vocals, like the way we sound as Americans, because it's popularized at this moment in time. Now, there are people that do have like crazy, interesting British accents, or they have that roadman type Caribbean type of accent out here, particularly in London. For me, I just try to figure out all the ins and outs. Now, I've started from the bottom, and now I'm here. I started from the bottom, and now I'm here. I don't know. I don't really eat out much. I've interviewed a couple of different places, but there are a couple places that I do like normally would go to. Like Wingstop is hella expensive, but it definitely is good. It's hitting. But there's a place called Sam's Chicken out here. Like out here, there's chicken shops. That's what they do. When I was in America, I always thought like when you think of London, it's fish and chips. But no, it's really not fish and chips out here. It's like chicken shops. Like, and when I say chicken shops, I explain to you, I'm talking like, Kennedy's Fried Chicken. If you're from New York, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's a chicken stop. Like, it's just chicken and French fries. I almost said chips, but chicken and chips. That's what they eat every day. It's the regular go-to thing out here. It's not fish and chips. That's crazy. And Indian food. They got a lot of Indian places out here. The Indians is fake running London on the low, for real talk. from what I've seen and what I explained, but I'm not gonna try to use all my Charlotte Tilbury. I just wanted to get those little dry spots like right here. I know I forgot those, and none of y'all seen it and mentioned it. And if I'm doing this wrong, you can definitely criticize my moisturizing skills. Besides that, you know, you have people who don't like our eagerness to do what we want to do. In our ego, a lot of people out here would think that we're being, who does he think he is? Who does he like, we're snobbish or anything like that. But no, but that's just the type of environment that we grow up in. And we cannot expect other people from different cultures to actually understand that. And that's fine. Like, you know, but at the same time, don't stop being you to fit in with these people, what they doing. My biggest advice that I tell a lot of people is, bro, don't at one point, any point in life, don't get caught into other people's realities. It's very important. Like, don't get caught into other people's realities. When you come to London or you leave for different countries and stuff like that, it's its own reality, you know? And it's easy to get caught into other people's realities and start relaxing and chilling. No, you are a traveler. You are a traveler. This is not your reality. This is their reality. And as amazing and exciting and relaxing as it might feel, don't get caught into their realities, because when you get caught into their realities, you get caught with all the weaknesses that come within their reality. And I hope that makes sense to the people that are traveling at this moment in time, or want to travel to London in particular. It's a nice, it's a mid New York. Literally, there's a point I could literally say, London is a less exciting New York. So if you want to say, oh, I want to go to London, I want to see the Queen's Castle, now the King, I want to see Big Ben, I want to see, cool, great. Go to New York, too. It is like comparing, you'll see like, oh, because I'm a firm believer of, it's the people that make the country. It's not the place. Everything's the same, but the people really make the country. You know, depending on what type of people are there determines like how the environment spins. If you ever spend time in New York, you'll know that it's the city, the people of New York that make New York it. Every other block is a different culture and people. When you walk outside of your apartment, it's a whole new reality every single time. As soon as you open that door, it's a different world. Out here in London, it's more mid. And there are some spicy, crazy areas in London. I'm not gonna lie. You know, everybody's a gangster. Anybody could be a gangster. Anybody could be dangerous. Anybody could be this. Yeah, cool. But for the most part of it, you know, and the best way I can explain this is, like, for example, you know, they have a lot of drug addicts and a whole bunch of different types of homeless people and crackheads and all these different types of stuff in these particular locations, which is fine, which is normal. In every country they have this. But in London, these drug addicts and homeless do whatever they want. They do whatever they want. They say whatever they want. They behave whatever they want. I'm from New York. They would never. No, I'm not trying to be big and bad, but they would never. A homeless person, a drug addict, they would never play themselves to think that they could do whatever they want. And I'm thinking, let me explain to you what I'm talking about when I say do whatever they want. They'll literally like walk into your space and move and like in your space and move and dance and do whatever they want, not even care. In New York, they would never. They would want. They know like it's action, you know. And there's been a couple of times out here in London where I had to literally like look at somebody like, bro, stop playing with me, you know. Like, I'm not from London. And then they realize that, oh, this is different, and they move off. But what I would say is, like, be safe, you know. Don't ever forget where y'all come from. Don't ever forget about the trials and tribulations that you definitely do learn while you are coming through these different types of countries and locations, particularly when it comes down to London itself. Pay attention to the subway, the underground. All right, you can't be like, if you don't tap out, you have to tap out on that Oyster card that you have. It's very important because if you're going to come to London, you're not going to take an Uber or a taxi every single day, even though I like the Ubers more than the Bolts. Because yesterday I had a Tesla that I was literally in yesterday and I was chilling. I went to a party. But when you have an Oyster card, differently, you know, they don't take the money. When you tap in to get into the underground, they don't take the money immediately. Like, something I just realized, when you have an Oyster card and you're on the underground, they do not take the money immediately. What they do is they put a deposit and they'll take like 10 cents. And then when you tap out at the end, that's where they take the money. So you have to tap out. You can't just like, tap other people's in if you have a monthly or something like that. You know what I mean? That's crazy. But it's smart. It's genius, but it's crazy. And they keep raising fares out here. It's like literally it'll like rain, pour, crazy pour, and then the rest of the day will be nice. And then it'll rain a little bit and then stop, and the rest of the day will be nice. So like, and it's not, everybody says like, oh, in London the weather is terrible. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Like, seriously, I'm telling you, it's really not that bad from my experience. Everybody says it's terrible weather. Nah, the whole summer was bright, shiny, chill. You know, it gets hot sometimes, but besides that, it's pretty cool. As for the food is trash. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to say it's trash. It just don't. It tastes like it's missing something. It tastes like it's missing something. And if you from London or you from the UK, comment a place that you want me to try to taste out, and I'll do a review on my YouTube or on my TikTok. I don't really care at this moment in time, but tell me a place. But it's just missing something. Like, you could season it. I had a salad out here. The salad was not salading. The salad was not salading. So I'm just letting you know. Like, you can come and see for yourself, but you say, oh yeah, because y'all got all those chemicals in America. Nah, because I spent time in Romania, and the tomatoes in Romania was just amazing. The salad was salading. There's something out here with the food that just don't taste like food. It's just like cardboard. It's missing something. Like, it just don't feel. It's the worst food I've ever tasted. And it's not like, oh, it was this guy. It's just not hitting. That's the thing. Like, when you come, you'll understand. It's just not hitting. The McDonald's don't even taste like the right in London. The McDonald's in the UK does not taste like McDonald's. You know, the French fries are not hitting the way they hit in America. You know, and they say, oh yeah, because we take out all those. Yeah, but that's the stuff that makes the food good. I'm sorry. Sometimes you want the food to taste good. Sometimes you want that slice of pizza to be extra oily, extra cheesy. I understand you want to be on a diet and be physically fit, but at this moment in time, sometimes you need something that's not good for you to be good for you, if you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? So that's just my perspective. I want to start to do more of these like little talks and stuff like that, stuff that's on my mind. I feel like, you know, the more I travel, the less I can relate to the people that are around me. And like, my brain is evolving every like 2 or 3 months because I keep traveling to different countries. So when I come back to meet the people, my friends in London or people, I'm talking about a completely different things. And this is why I tell people, don't get caught into other people's realities. Stay in your mindset, stay in your own reality. Because when you are in your own reality, you can constantly keep evolving your class. All right? If you get stuck in other people's realities, it doesn't matter what class they're in, you won't evolve your class, if that makes sense, you know? And I know some of you guys are saying like, no, well, what if I get stuck in a person's reality that has a good class? But just realize that's not your reality, because once that experience or experiment is over, you're going back to where you was at that particular time. So don't get caught into other people's realities. London is not as bad or as amazing as you might think it would be. It's pretty chill. It's just mid. It's just mid. You know, honest opinion. Like, it's mid. Out of every place else in Europe itself, I think London is like the top tier place if you're a city boy. I'm a city boy. I'm a New York City boy in London. So if you're a city boy, like I'm a city boy, you come from a major city or anything like that, and you're thinking like, oh, I want to go to Europe and I want to be in a city, London is the closest you'll get. Appreciate it. That's just my thoughts. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll definitely be answering those. My name is AdonisCrashBoom on every single platform, and I'm an American in London. See you guys later. Chill out.